What's up guys, and welcome to another video here on Abster TCG. So we are actually having OP11 format coming up kind of soon. It's less than a month till we are getting the set, and I don't really have any big tournaments during EB, so I have not had the most motivation to grind and try hard this set, because I'm just like waiting for the teach start deck release, or like the starters in general, to be able to cook for the first time, I think, for the like Western format. We're getting cards before the East, so I will cook a lot of teach once we're getting it. But today I just wanted to do another more fun, chill video where I just sit and play some. And I actually been keeping an eye on this deck, the IKEA or Sweden Nami, as I call it. I've been trying it some in the it's the Eastern ranked ladder, just for fun. The deck is not the best, but I think it's really cool to play, and it has a unique playstyle. So this is the deck list. I'm gonna briefly go over it, so if you don't want to see the deck tech, then just hop into the gameplay. So we are playing 4 of the Nojiko. It's a on play. If your leader is Nami, return one of your opponent's characters with a 5 cost less to its opponent's hand, which is a really good effect because our leader is Nami, and we can also like do shenanigans to bounce it with some of our cards in our deck to bounce even more cards. So it's a really good card for this deck against these more tempo decks. We're playing 4 of the pudding. I forgot to say, but the general game plan with this deck is just to be aggressive and be annoying and force your opponents to take life. You get to draw a card, you play defensive, and like, yeah, it's kind of a like aggro deck, but at the same time it's more mid-range too, so it's really cool. But I'd say it's probably blue-yellow aggro. So when your opponent gets a lot of cards in their hand, you can just pudding the hand away, which is really nice. We play 2 Yuzu. We play a lot of smaller things that gives us value, so Yuzu is really nice to be able to bounce. For example, you can bounce the Zeus or the Nojiko if you use them early game to get them back at 2k, or get back a Nojiko for effect later. Then we play 4 of the new Nami. It's a 5/6 blocker. On play for leaders multicolor, draw 3 cards, place 2 cards from hand to top and bottom of your deck. This card is really good for multicolored blue decks, I think, because like you get to draw 3 cards and put away 2. So it's essentially, if you have 2 bricks in your hand, you can essentially draw 3 cards if the cards are good. I think this card is really good. We're playing 2 of the Luffy. It's a 8/8 rush. You may trash 1 card from your hand, return one of your opponent's character focus less to its owner's hand. Then up to one of your leader or your characters gets 1 rested on. So you can give it to himself, you can give it to the Nami leader, you can give it to any character you want. And this is really good because if you're slamming on 8, you can actually give a Don to Nami to make the effect relevant. I forgot to say too, the Nami leader effect is your turn once per turn, you may activate this effect when a life card leaves the life area. So if life is taken, it's went up by Iori or Zeus, or if a life leaves the life area by anything during your turn, you have 7 cards less, you get to draw a card. So we play a lot to the synergy with this deck, being more aggressive to be able to draw every turn. And on X1, when your opponent attacks, you can trash a card to pump this leader to be a 7k for the rest of his turn. And I'm getting a message here, so I'm just gonna mute it. So it's 2 really good effects. And then we play 4 of the Marshall D Teach. The reason why is because this deck wants to be aggressive and play things on curves, so sticking an early Teach is really good, because then you can play like a Juzu, Nami, Oden, or a Kid, or Luffy, and then still like give Don to leader, give a hard swing, and then get to draw a card. And also sometimes your hand ends up being like 8 or 9 cards, then it's really nice to fix it with Teach, just to like get an additional draw and get to use more Don. So this card is crazy in this deck. And then we play 4 of the new Oden. This comes from starter deck 22, so I don't really know when we're getting this card in the East. I think it's a little bit later, so maybe like there's some list that like was played before, but I think this is a really interesting card for this deck. So it's a 7/8. If this character will be removed from the field by your opponent's effect, you may instead trash 2 cards from your hand. So it's really sticking board. There's like not really a good way to get rid of it. And activate main once per turn. You may rest 3 of your Dawn cards, return one of your characters to their hand, and set this as active. So this one is really good because you can like be aggressive with it. You can swing twice big, you can swing 2 8s, you can do a lot with it, and then you can, for example, bounce the Nojikos, bounce the Ioris, bounce the Zeuses they're going to play once you're building up. Then we play 2 Shirahoshi. I don't think I have to explain this. 1 Satori, 4 Kikunuju. Kikunuju is really good in this deck because it's aggressive. You play Hiyori and just getting out this body on board, it's annoying to deal with because once it dies, you're going to get a life. So it's really good for this deck. Then we play 4 of the Piss Kid drop. Because like, as I said, this is more aggressive deck, it burns a life, it draws your card, and it's really good. And sometimes you can get cheeky lethal to it, like you can use this to burn a life, then you can play a Nojiko to bounce a blocker, and then swing with like a Jutsu or Ryoden for game. So it's really good in this deck. We play 4 of the new suits. It's a 2/2, 2k counter. On play, you may add a card from top or bottom for life to your hand, KO up to one of your opponent's characters 5 cost or less. I think this card is crazy and will probably be run in most yellow decks. Yeah, it's generally a good card, and it also makes it so you get a life and then you get to draw a card to it leader if you have 7 cards or less. We play 3 red rocks to get rid of these like big annoying things like 8 rock kid. I guess you don't get rid of 8 rock kid if they have Tashigi, but also for the blue purple Luffy matchup you can get rid of their big things and then you can swing. For example, blocker Katakuri is a target for this. Then we're playing 2 flame spit. This card is really good for this leader too, because you're aggressive leader, so your opponent will most likely be at 2 life or less once this one will come up. And if you use it together with Nami's effect, your leader is actually going to be a 8k leader for the rest of his turn, which is really nice. Or you can use it offensively to tap a blocker and swing for games. So I think it's really good for this deck. Then we play 2 of the red, or not red, the yellow Gum Gum Red Hawk. Main, you may rest freed on if both players' total life are 5 or more. KO up to one of your opponent's characters when it costs 5 or less. It's really good because it reaches 5 drops, and 5 drops are like getting more and more like stronger in the format. You can get to one of them, and it's also counter up to one of your leader or character gains 3000 power during this battle. So generally it's like a aggro-ish control deck. It's kind of weird because it took some games for me to like halfly understand how you want to play it. Once you get into it, it's really fun to play. So we are going to get into the games, but first please like, subscribe, use the TCG player affiliate link code down below. Supports the channel if you're going to buy some EB cards or maybe for the starter decks, OP11, you know. But enough yapping, let's get into the games.
Abster TCG.
Okay, so we're getting a green and purple Luffy here. He's going to go first. I think this hand is alright in the GP because they tend to stock up a lot of cards in hand into this matchup, so we're just putting away the hand and be aggressive. We have a kid too for the later stages. We also have an Nojiko if he doesn't hit stage, or if we could bounce something and then pudding. So I'm actually going to keep this hand. We also have a Kiko which we could play. If we find Hiyori too, it's really nice because then we can stack it. And we're going to put a Don on the leader and pass. It's important to do turn 2 if you don't have a 2 Don play, because if he swings like a 6 here, then we can just crash one card with leader, try to survive more. But you know, if we really wanted to pitch the pudding here, okay, so now when he swings a 7, we're just gonna take. Finding another Nami, not the best thing. We have 8 cards in hand, so I'm actually going to play the Noju before, because if he takes this hit, we want to be able to draw a card. He's going to do it, so we get to draw a card. Finding a Yuzu. Yuzu is not the best in this matchup, but we just pitch it off as a pseudo 2-play. He's going to play the pudding. He has the stage here. Okay. Going to swing a 9. I think we just take this one. Flame Spit won't do anything right now. Could come in the later. I think maybe we should have actually trashed, because now we'll miss a draw if we do a hit. I think we're just going to swing a 6 and a 6 and then just play the Nami to fix our hand. Yeah, that's what we are going to do. Okay, we find Teach. I think Teach is alright. We're going to bot deck the Yuzu. And I think we could bot deck the Kiko Nuju here, because I don't feel like it will come up anything this game. And now we pass. So next turn we have a lot of like cards we could go defensive with, like pitch the Flame Spit and then throw 1 case, because I believe he will mostly swing 7s on us. No blocker, pitch the Yuzu. The sad thing with this is like you rather than hit your leader here when you have Nami, because you're not gonna block and protect it because your leader is 7k. Going to play another Sunny Pudding. Let's just hope he doesn't have another stage here. But he had another stage, as they always do, to pump the pudding here, but plus 7 cost. So that means that it's out of range. This is the point where like it would be so nice to have a Teach here, because we could have a Teach and then you just play the kid to burn 1 life. I'm actually going to defend here. So I wanna stay like at this range of cards in hand. Question now is if we... I think we're going to start with a 6 here phase to not show him anything coming. We could also do pudding. Oh, we should maybe actually have pudding, but now we can Nami and Shira. See, I fixed this idea. We should just have slam pudding actually. Playing too fast. Yeah, we're gonna Nami to see what we have here. I think we just bought like these cards. They don't have counter, and I don't. Up. Then we're gonna swing another 6 to lead to see what he decides to do. But if he takes, then we get to draw a card. Okay, I think we just do another 6 to get more cards at hand. Because he throw a 2k, so I wanna pressure the 2ks now. I don't. There's no way he will giant here, so he's just going to take. We get a free draw. We get another Nojiku. It might matter if he going to be cheeky, and we have a Don on the leader now, so we can actually protect the 7ks more efficiently. 2ks. So him being at 1 life is really good, because if we find a spot for Kid, then we just burn it off and then swing for lethal. So we want to just wither down the hand and then like go for Kid and then go for game. So Kid is a really cool card in this deck, because also like it's this effect which is good, and then you also get to draw a card on top of it, which is really nice. Okay, going to swing an 8 on the Nami here. We don't have any 2Ks, so I'm just going to let it go. Hopefully we get a swing on life here. We'll see. Playing the Going Mary. Okay, yes, we have a double leader here. So we are going to pitch the... I think we pitched the Nojiku and maybe like a teach here to stay at 2. Could be the Bonk Luffy. I don't know. It is the Zoro. Okay. Next time we actually have a pudding option. Going to print. Maybe play the Luffy now, just to have it on board. Because it's like a threat if it's on board only, right? Too. So we're going to pitch a pudding here. Hopefully now he thinks that we don't have it, but we have it. Going to play another Euro. So that's 8 cards. So we can actually get a clean pudding off. Then just swing on face to pressure. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe he only draws bricks. We win. Okay, so we get the Odin. I don't think Odin will do anything here. So he's going to start with the pudding. I also play pudding, bro. We have 2 blockers. I don't think we die next turn, so I think we just pressure with these. Then we pass. We could bounce. Oh shit, we should have actually bounced the Euro and then shuffle it back too. That's a cool play you can do. Nojiku than pudding. We could actually swing a 8 on face here. If it takes. I mean, Giant is alright because he gets 2 less Dawn next turn. I don't know if it matters that much. But yeah, then we are going to be able to swing a 9. Okay, he's going to drop the Gatling with the Gamma Knife. Hopefully this one hits, because yeah, getting another card here is really good. Now we also don't need the Kid anymore, so we can just pitch it off leader if we want to. I guess we have Odin too. We have 2 things to pitch. Could have been an argument too to swing with the Nami, but I think that he might be able to kill us if you don't tread lightly. Going to get an Usohachi. He could actually play it to rest one of our blockers too. He wants to really go for lethal here. But we have... There's also some bomb triggers in this deck, like... I guess there's no bomb triggers in this deck. Like, I was thinking about Red Rock, but it can only go on a Euro. But it's probably going to swing with a Euro and then... Or like pump 1, swing with 1, so it can't be hit. Okay, he's going to do it on Spudding. Huh. That's weird. Can't heal, so we pitch this over this. Then we just drop a teach here. Nojiku is also great, because if he decides to block her, then we can play the Nojiku and then for game. So swings another 7 here. We're actually going to drop another teach. I just wanna counter the 1k hits here, because if I decide to take or block, he can just go for the Usohachi and maybe swing for game. So I just want to like be as good spot as possible for this. And he may be thinking like, okay, shit, I need to block her up. It's annoying now that we only have Nojiku in hand with counter, because I'm gonna throw it, because it can bounce the Robin. Not the Sanji, but it can bounce the Robin at least. If he has like giant Sanji in hand, I think it's hard to win either way. Maybe if you find Yosu, we could bounce the Sanji, but it's a 2k and it's giant then. I think it might be hard from that spot. Okay, so swinging another 7 here. Yeah, if you use a Hachis, can kill Bonk Luffy, yes. I'm not gonna take that one. Then we could block this. Okay, let's place another Spooding. Gonna print 5 dons. Balanced. Playing with 1,000 don here. We have not seen any giants yet, but we did Spooding the hands. There might only be like 1. Maybe pass with this much don open. So then we probably want to swing like an 8 because there's too many cards in hand. If the hand goes down to 4, maybe like swinging 6 are good to force out. We only have like 3 swings. If I were him here, I would probably just, depending on the hand, just go on Kikunuju, because he's going to be able to kill us next turn. 3-2. He has the Bonk Luffy. The sprint now, there's no way for him to kill us. He could also, no, he can't do so much. Tap something. Dead then next turn. If I were him, I would probably look to kill the Noju here. Okay, yeah, he did print now. 6 Dawn. Okay, now we could rush Luffy, but I can't restand it. So, okay, he's going to swing on the Kikunuju here. Yeah, we're just going to let it go. Hopefully he swings face with this, so we get to see another card. Otherwise, I think we might be able to... Okay, his place is Zorro. That means that there will be no blockers here. Maybe he's looking for Giant in this spot. Then we could go like a... Oh, he has 2 Dawn open though, which is a little bit scary, because that could be like Giant into Giant. If he draws 2 cards too. Getting a Going Marry, that's good. Going to draw 1. That means only 1 Giant. If you go 8, then 13. That's good enough. Gets a Jude. Okay, so no Giant are up. Swing another 7, we take. Then he's going to pass. I think we did it, guys. We actually did it. Swing 8. Maybe we should just slap everything on leader and swing. Yes, he's going to concede. Luckily he did not see a Giant. Yeah, so let's get to the next game. Okay, so we are getting a Arlong here. Not maybe the most popular matchup, but it's good to know all of these rogues too. Because I actually played one recently in a tournament. It was good that I played against it before. Generally, I like to go second. But I think in the purple Luffy, like the blue purple Luffy, there's some arguments to also go first. Because you can stick the Odin on curve and then you can just whittle them down turn by turn. This hand is, I think it's actually okay when looking at this matchup, because we have Zeus to answer aggressive things, we have a Teach to build up, and we're also going to see a lot of more cards. We're actually going to keep it. Maybe that's a mistake, we will see once it happens. Yeah, so Arlong. Arlong is actually an interesting leader. It's like, it's the bad one of the Moria Doffy ones, because you do the same effect but you play from hand, so it's not as broken because you need to get rid of a card. So we draw a Kikunuju, which is really nice. So I'm just gonna slam the Teach to be able to have it on board. So we can, for example, next turn play Kikunuju, swing a 7, draw a card, and then keep our leader effect active for next turn. He's probably going to swing a 7 here, so it doesn't matter if I put it on leader or not, because I'm gonna throw 2 cards either way then. I'm going to play the Kikunuju. We're going to take, find no trigger here. That's all right. So here, yeah, we're just going to play our own Kikunuju. We're going to use the Teach effect and give 2 Dawn to leader, and then we are going to swing on Mr. NL here. So he is probably going to take this, most likely. Yeah, I have not played a lot of Eastern ranked. I'm like number 78 in the Eastern queue, but I like 112 yellow, so there's like a dead queue right now. But I think it's fun to play, is to try out these new leaders, because they are coming out sooner than what people think. So he took the life, got no trigger, that's lucky for us. So he's probably going to be like a 7 here, and maybe like a 8-8 or something. We'll have to like take 1 life, trash 2 cards, drive this turn. But then at least we are steadily go into the late game. And also, like, it's a 3-life leader, he's kind of fragile, so once we get our swings in, then he's going to lose life kind of fast too. Yes, we are going to do leader here, trash the red rock. It's so nice with this deck because you can trash a brick, then you throw one card. Be a 7k leader. I think 7k leader is good, but like the game, there's a lot of power in the format right now, so a lot of people can just swing 7s. And against a deck like this, who's like a 4-life leader, 7k swings, like getting a card is good enough sometimes. So I think people expected this effect to be much more broken or this, but I think it's the draw effect that actually makes leader really good. Or really good, like it's the best effect on this leader, I'd say. Okay, so he's thinking here. I mean, surely you swing 8 here and like play a buggy or something else. Yeah, this is good. If he plays buggy, we can throw a 2k now and not going to lose 2 life. Okay, he's going to play Arlong to make our leader not be able to stand next turn, but I don't think we care about that very much. Okay, so we draw Nami. That's kind of nice. We could actually Nami here, or we could go for Zeus. Pop the Arlong, draw one from life and one from hand, and then we can decide what we want later. Or then we could also, yeah, we could play Shira and then we could swing an 8 on lead. So I think I am going to Zeus here. Even though it's aggro deck, I think getting rid of a body, like, it's the same as countering out, so might as well get rid of the body, because developing Nami is alright. But we'd rather him swing into our 7k leader right now. Draw the Odin. The Odin is not the best card right now, but we are going to do an 8 on the face here. Because I don't want to swing here, because he's going to get a life. I think it's just better to play more aggressive. Okay, so he's drawing. Let's see what you will see here. Yeah, when he's thinking now, how are you guys doing? How are you enjoying the EB format? I know a lot of you play Vegapunk in Teach, and I feel like Teach has a little bit of a rough time into GP, but overall it beats a lot more. But yeah, so he's going to play the Jinbei here. Swing on the Kiko. I think I'm just going to let it go here, because we're going to heal, and we can just slam our Odin next turn. Something like that. We also don't have a Don under our leader this turn, so we are going to take this hit. And it's going to be a Satori. Do we want to trigger here? Good trigger to get out the Odin to be able to swing harder. I think I'm going to try to do that, because we want to kill him as fast as possible, and this is like not a defensive deck, so I think this is a good play. Because Nami next turn leave up the Flame Spit, I guess. This is actually interesting tech for this deck. Okay, yeah, so it's, if you lead with Fishmaker as the card, you can swing. Yeah, I guess it's okay. Like, on 9 you can play this and do leader. Seems alright. Do you want to slam the Nami here? I think we want to do it. Try to find the cards. The Luffy actually might come up, because next time we could bounce the Kikonuju. So, and we could also play like another Shira blocker here. So I'm actually gonna put the Flame Spit here, because I think he's gonna swing with the 4-drop first. And then we're going to go for a 6 lead. Then we're going to play Teach effect. Just put Nami on top. Then we're going to swing a 7 and just draw it to put some more pressure. Because I'd rather do that than swinging like 5 and 6 and then not doing the effect. Maybe we get to draw a card, but I feel like we want to pressure him down as fast as possible now. Because both of us are kind of on the clock. So we're going to put the Nami. Oh, we should actually put the Luffy there. That was a mistake. But we're going to swing a 7. Yeah, most likely we're going to draw either way, right? So it doesn't matter that much what we put there. And then we're going to play the Shira. And then we're going to pass with 2 blockers. We have Luffy. Optimally we would find the Kid next turn, because then we could burn the last life. We can put like Don up on everything and then swing lead, but now we don't have the Kid. I guess you could say Luffy's kind of the same, because he swings at 8. But yeah. So we are actually looking to at least kill him as fast as possible here. So might be like a 7, 7, 7, like 9. Play something. I don't know. Why is the deck Arlong is? Okay, so we're going a 7 here first. Okay, so he's going for the Arlong. I'm going to trash another card, stun this. I think we can take this one. It seems like our next turn will probably be our last turn now. He's going aggressive and can't really answer boards. I just want to leave this one in hand, being able to leader and then survive. Because I think the Luffy might be able to close out the game. If he plays a blocker, we could bounce it too. It's kind of nice. We can also find like a nice trigger. Okay, Hiyori is good. Question now is, he has 6 on left. Could be another Jinbe, but I don't think so. I guess we don't even need to play the Luffy here, depending on what it does. Alright, he can give a character rush with that card. So we can block with the Shira here. Maybe we should have counted actually, because you can swing bigger on it. And now this one is done to the leader. Yes, it's going to do another 7 here. Yeah, we are just going to let it go, because we want to tank the last hits on phase. Because we are looking to kill him next turn. Yes, here we take this one naturally, not carrying. Then maybe 8. Yeah, 8 comes face. 9 even. Okay, 9 even. Yeah, so we do this. I'll block this and this. Okay, so good swing. Start with okay. This can't swing. That's good to think about. Maybe we could do a 7. Oh wait. We could start with the Luffy, swing at 8. Give a Don to Nami. Yeah, because if we hit this, because I want to do this first to see what he decides to do. Could bounce the Zeus too, I guess, but it doesn't matter at this point. We have, yeah, we're going to bounce the. Oh wait, it could actually matter if we bounce this. To like get a free, you're the one who's going to disappear if he has it. So we're going to bounce here and give Nami a Don. We could also give Luffy a Don, but I feel like the 8 here has to hit for us to be able to have lethal. But if he counters with 2 cards, we could swing 7 and then 7 again. Or we could swing 6 and 8 too. We're going to see what he does. I think 6 and 8 is kinda nice, because I don't know how many 2Ks are in this deck. This is an aggressive deck, so I don't know if they need that many 2Ks. We have only seen 2. Yeah, you're the one who should disappear. Yeah, so if we would have pitched up the Okiku, we will actually give them 1 more 1K, so that's a good heads up to do. So, question now, I think we swing a 6, because we saw no 2Ks here, so it probably would be in a disappear. Wait, it could be on 2K actually. But if we swing 7/7, he gets a 1K, then we lose. So I think we are going to swing a 6 here with Teach. Because if it's 2K, we lose. Like, either way, we lose. Yeah, I think this is better, because I don't know how many bricks there are in this deck. Yeah, I think we swing a 6. If it's a 2K, yeah, it's a 2K. Get to draw 1 card too, I guess. And now we can swing face. He's just going to counter here. So we get the game. GG's, let's get to the next one. So we have a Shanks here. I'm still sticking around in the Eastern format apparently. Against Shanks, I feel like we want to go second because we curve good on it. This hand is I actually like it. We have Pudding. I think this is a deck we can Pudding. We go aggressive. Good start. I think we're going to start with Hiyori here just because it draws a card and then we get to like use the hand to go through more. Try to find our key pieces. Nojikos are, I think they are alright into this leader. I'm actually going to pitch a Nojiko here. Because I don't know if we need more than... Okay, he's playing an aggressive version. Take this one. And then now we could bounce it back with Nojiko and then go a 7 phase. I think we are going to do that. So we go 7 first and then we just bounce it back. So he has to burn 3 more Dawn to use it. Going to pass. Maybe there's no argument to Zeus it there to draw another card, but if this is a like aggressive Shanks version as he showed, then I don't want to play into it. Maybe it's like aggressive Shanks is better when UP is the deck, the format. We're going to swing a 6, we're going to use leader. Odin could be nice, but I feel like it's too slow to play. I think we're just going to pitch the Odin here. Maybe I did a stupid thing here, but going to Sanji and then Uta. Take no cards to draw. we're not super scared of the Sanji, so I think we are actually just going to swing a 6 on lead and then play the Nami to fix our hand. And the next turn we can play Kid. This spot I just want to get multiple kids. This. I'm going to take away Flame Spit, maybe like a Pudding. I don't think Pudding would come up. Maybe we should have get rid of both Puddings, because how he's played, like, not going to be a big hand, I think. This game. Going for a 6 on lead here, which means, yeah, it needs to go a 7, I think. Do it efficiently. Going 6, I like it. Okay, going for a new gate there and going for a 7. So I am actually going to pitch 2 cards to that. Just preserve the life here. We can Kid next turn. Also Key Konuju, play Teach. And then play Kid the turn after that. Yeah, because Kid is not going to let us cycle. I'm going to swing a 6 on lead first. Or maybe we should actually swing on the Sanji here. You could also Zeus it. Yes. If he doesn't take any damage this turn. So we could go a 6 here and then we could go each give 2 down here, swing a 7. If he doesn't take it anyway, then we can just swing away this card. I think that's great to do. Okay, going to pitch the Sanji. Yeah, we're just going to teach, send back the Kid, I guess, give this 2 down, then swing a 7. Going to take, okay, we get to draw, play the Kikonuju. I think we Zeus either way here, get rid of this. Maybe that's griefing too, I don't know, but I feel like he's going to use, like, he wants to kill the Nami here. Maybe this matchup is a little bit worse than I thought, because now he's like on 9 down, could play like a dragon, just go aggressive. I don't know, we will see. We will see. Now we are just, okay, he's playing a Rayleigh. Rayleigh is annoying. He's going to pop the Teach. I guess this play is good. We have 6 here, we can just protect. We have 5, I'm going to do leader either way. Pitch Nami. Might as well. Okay, another Kid here is really nice. We're actually going to swing a 7 on face. If it takes, it's super good, because then we can just Kid it away. Oh, he did it on Kikonuju. Takes. Maybe he's expecting me to do that. Yeah, then we just Kid it away, and then we get to use Kid to cycle. This is really nice, because now we can Kid next turn. The only problem here is if we will survive or not, but I feel like his target is going to be our Kid here. We can just like counter with 2Ks depending on how hard he swings. He's going to Mole, pop the Zeus, and then probably going to... Oh, he did new get it. Okay, that's nice. But okay, so okay, goes for the Luffy here. I'm going to give it a Don. I think we trash and pitch a card, and then we can just pitch a 2K to the Rayleigh swing. I mean, I guess you could go 9 with Rayleigh now. Yeah, so we will have to take this. Getting a 2K is good for sure. No way we kill him here, right? But we do this, draw a card. Swing a 6 on face, and then we can swing a 7. If he's completely bricked up, we can do it, but I don't think he is that bricked up, actually. Question now if we survive next turn. I don't see us surviving next turn, actually. I mean, I guess if we grab a 2K by the Kid, there's a chance, but I don't know. Going to decrease. Come on, use a 1-down spell now. Okay, yeah, so he's just going to do it on this swing. Yeah, Rad Beam, and then we pass here. Throwing a Luffy. Pitch the Luffy. Okay, so yeah, we don't have any defensive trigger we can get now, because we're not playing You're the One Who Should Disappear. You can do this at least, pitch 2 cards. Then yeah, you can just swing double. He can like a... Oh, he swings a 7. Now he has to be a little bit scary of Badger. Yeah, GG's. Let's get to the last game. Okay, so we have a blue-purple. I didn't queue into any blue-purple or queuing. I wanted to get the blue-purple game too in this video. So this is the last one. We're going to go second into blue-purple. I kind of like to do it. This hand is looking okay, because we have a Nojiko to bounce up potential Sorojuro, and then we have Odin on curve. And Odin is really strong into this deck actually. We also have a kid. We're gonna mulligan. I think we need to find a teach, to be able to like play teach and then do everything on curve. Then I think this matchup is not the best for this deck, which is a problem. But I've been playing it some, and with my like limited experience with this deck, I've actually gotten some wins into this. So yeah, I believe we're just going to have a. So the problem is if we draw something good. We're just gonna slap a 9 here to get a card draw off. We'll find a pudding. Okay. Even though we have 9 cards next turn, if we only play one, we can just use teach effect, get the cards back. So hopefully he probably not gonna do anything. Okay, so he did Gold's threat there. Getting another Don, which means that he's on 7. That means that we have 1 turn before he can start to utilize leader. There's actually maybe a small argument here to actually do the pudding. Because if we do pudding now, then he loses some cards. I don't see if kept or not. He mulligan his hand, okay, so maybe it's not better to pudding here. Maybe just teach and swing a 9. We should have swung a 9 first, actually. Order Lul. Is he going to take? I hope so. I mean, good giant. Maybe it's a giant coming up. Okay, no, he's just going to take. Yeah, there's no way giant's there. Then we're just going to pass. This is now this matchup actually becomes a little bit scary. But next turn we have a kid. Really nice. We can burn him down to his last life. We can actually swing with leader because of teach. So we can start to win them down with cards. And if he decides to lean, we can just kid next turn again. So we are not in the worst spot here. I mean, I guess if we lean now, that's a little bit annoying, because then we are losing teach too. And we're not getting as much value of the kid. Okay, Katakuri is also annoying here, because then we can't swing. We are going to burn off the last life here, get a draw, and just pass. It's good too, because his board is kinda small. Oh, maybe we should have kept Nojiko, because it can bounce the Nami block. Oh, we have one. So he can't really like punish us for not having a Don on the leader this turn. In a way he could if his board was bigger. So that's the thing, like I think the problem with this deck is like people can swing kinda good into it, because even if your leader is 7k, like it's not hard for a deck to swing a 7. And when they swing 7 you have to drop a card, and you don't really want to drop that much resources. So you have to like pitch 2 cards and then keep it up. Okay, we see the first Lin here. I think yes, Lin here is alright. It's nice that there's not a Sanji. Maybe going to leave the teach. Okay, going to bot deck the teach. I don't know if I agree with this play. Oh yeah, we don't have a Don on the leader, so we have. Oh wait, shit! I should have just thrown a 2k. Brain is not braining right now. Going to stand the Kuri here. I think we start with slapping a 6 here, because if we get a block, then we can punish really hard. With the kid. We have. Yeah, we should definitely account out of this. Maybe we should account out of this to be able to draw cards too. I wasn't keeping attention of the hand. So now we don't get to draw, but we slap a 10. It means that we either get the vent or we get block in 2 cards. Could be a giant here. I think. Oh. It's only leader, bud. Oh shit. Unmute chat. I don't know why my chat mute. Yeah, that's unfortunate. But we're learning. Like guys, now we are learning what you should look out for. We can pitch 1 rock because we already have one, and pitch a Nojiko here. Oh, this is why we test. Exactly, this is exactly why we test. Now you also learn, guys, if you have not this. maybe I don't want to learn how to play this deck because I don't like it, but it's only leader with all of these new ones that has effect and pump 3k to balance it out some ways. Because maybe like it would be insane if it was like on anything and then had effect. It would like be guard point, but it's better. But I guess like guard point is old, so and the game is evolving. So here I actually want to keep the red rock to be able to red rock this. I'm just gonna throw the Nami and then throw a 2k. So I mean, I guess it would be kind of the same spot, because he would still be at 0, but just with a little bit more cards in hand. So then he maybe has aggressive board. I think it didn't change the game state that much. Like he dropped 2 cards, which he should not have, like a Uso and a Pudding. But I don't know if they would matter against this, depending on Giant or not. I think we start with a 8 here. If it doesn't have counter, then he has a Giant. Okay, he did event now. 9. Yeah, we definitely have a game here this turn. Yeah, so it wouldn't matter actually if he did it or not. GG's. Yeah, guys. So I just want to thank you all for watching. Could do a rematch here too, but thank you guys for watching this video. Please like, subscribe. Do I have to say something more? No, I'm really hyped for getting the starter deck reveals and getting able to be cooking and do things. And I'm actually, if you are this far in the video, I'm actually considering doing like a super long stream once we get them to the simulator and just playing all day. Maybe when they get it to ranked, but I will do one super big stream when we just cook and we play and we have some fun. So thanks for watching, guys, and next one.